Welcome to the announcement of the CAA football preseason honors for the 2021 season presented by Geico. Coaches and media relations personnel voted on the group of players who they expect to excel on the field this season. But first, let's take a look at the 2021 predicted order of finish in what is always a competitive conference race. Picked to win the league with 15 first-place votes and 231 total points are the James Madison Dukes. JMU is coming off a 7-1 season in which they advanced to the semifinals of the NCAA FCS playoffs for the fourth time in the past 5 years. Right behind the Dukes with 222 points and 7 first-place votes are the Delaware Blue Hens. Delaware also posted a 7-1 record during the spring and reached the semifinals of the FCS playoffs for the first time since 2010. Here's a look at the rest of the 2021 CAA football predicted order of finish. Now we'll take a look at the two players that the coaches think will be the biggest game changers in the conference. The CAA Preseason Offensive Player of the Year is Percy J Obese, a senior running back from JMU. J Obese rushed for a CAA best 717 yards and 8 touchdowns in 8 games last season. The two-time first-team All-Conference selection ran for over 100 yards 4 times last spring and enters his final year among the top 10 in JMU history in rushing touchdowns. Your CAA Preseason Defensive Player of the Year is Mike Green, a senior defensive lineman from JMU. Green was recognized as the CAA Co-Defensive Player of the Year last spring after recording 25 total tackles, a league-high 10.5 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks. He earned first-team All-America honors and was a finalist for the Buck Buchanan Award. And here's the rest of the CAA All-Preseason team, starting with the offensive backfield. Now, here are the players manning the trenches on the offensive line. Lastly, the receivers, as we wrap up the offensive side of the ball. Moving on to the defense, we will begin with the guys up front on the defensive line. Next up, some of the best tacklers in the league, the linebackers. And wrapping up with the guys patrolling the back end in the secondary. Rounding out the All-CAA preseason team, we have the special teams players. That does it for the announcement of the CAA football preseason all-conference team and predicted order of finish. The CAA football season kicks off on Thursday, September 2nd, as Stony Brook hosts New Hampshire and Maine entertains Delaware. Be sure to turn to flowfootball.com to catch all of the action all season long.